Hello guys and welcome back to TetraCamp. Today we're gonna learn how to do a smart traffic light system using 2 microbits. What I mean is to create a model for this traffic light system. We need 2 microbits, 1 microbit for the traffic light that control the cars and one that control the human movement. So we don't have a reference today because we're gonna build it together, and you can go as creative as you want in this mission to prepare yourself for tomorrow mission. So first thing first I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create the street. Let's make it 2 mm. Perfect. So this is the street. I'm gonna change the color of the street to black to fit reality. And then I'm gonna hold Alt and Shift so I can make a copy of this to the side. Make it smaller, around 30 mm, and add the height as a sidewalk. So this is 2 mm and this is 4 mm. I'm gonna Alt Shift, copy the other one to the other direction. I'm gonna change the color to gray. So this is our main street now. I'm gonna have an empty space down here to hide our microbit later on. Now, so let's bring a car. Do we have existing cars here? Okay, so if we don't have existing cars, we can go to the other page that we always open to import stuff from it. I'm gonna write car. Choose something that is not heavy and so it doesn't put burden on your computer. I feel like this is okay, but it's not actually the same as the picture, so let's check something else. This looks funny. Okay, I'm gonna use it. But make sure you group it first before you take it, because sometimes it's all around the place. So I'm gonna group it together. It's gonna be the same color, it's okay. Control C and Control V. I'm gonna change its color to yellow maybe, and Shift, change the side of its size. This looks more convenient. And add the car here. So now we have a street and we have a car. We need to make the first light system. So let's start building it. I want to start building above this so I don't build here and move it here. So I'm going to change the work plane to here. Go back to the basic shapes. Pick a cylinder. Put it here. Of course, make it smaller. Much smaller. Perfect. Then we can add height to it, but still it doesn't look right. This looks more right. So perfect. This fits perfectly. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the other sign. So I'm gonna Alt Shift, the other part, and then I can rotate and place it here. This looks fine. This is better. Okay, now I'm gonna add a box which is contain 3 lights. So this is a box. I'm gonna lift it up, make it smaller. Okay, this looks more like a traffic light, and now we need to add up to 3 lights, which is green, yellow, and red. So I'm gonna change the work plane over this. Perfect. Then I'm gonna add the cylinder, make it much smaller by holding Alt and Shift together. I can make it smaller from the center, by holding only shift I can make it smaller from the side as I said. Okay, this looks good. Now I need to make 3 copies of this. So this is the first one, second one, and third one. Let's color them. So this is green, this is yellow, and this is red. I'm not sure if this is the actual organizing of it, but it will serve the purpose. Okay, perfect. So we have our car light system already on. Perfect. And now we need to make the walkway. So this is for cars. Now let's create the walkway. So I'm gonna take the plane back, put it inside the street. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna grab a box, put it here, make it smaller. Okay, I'm gonna change its color to white and make sure it's only 1 millimeter above the ground or touching the ground. No problem, but it's gonna give us this weird look, so 1 millimeter is fine. And now if you remember the duplicate, we're gonna use it now. So we're having this strip here. I'm gonna move it only 10 or like 5 millimeters. So first I do duplicate and repeat. I press on it, then I'm gonna shift move. Okay, 10 millimeters sounds good. So now every time I press and duplicate, it's gonna give me another copy, another copy, another copy. So we don't have to move it by ourselves and keep on calculating. So this looks fine, but this car is drowning, so I'm gonna lift it up. Perfect. After we did strip lights here, let's move them back, group them together since they have the same color as well. Okay, so this is more like it to be before. Okay, perfect. We need to add one more strip here so people will know that this is where they should stop. Alt shift, move it up, select all this together to move them at the same time. Perfect. And now let's make one more sign for the people to walk, which is have only one panel, LED panel, interactive, that tells people to move or to stop. So I'm gonna add it here. I'm gonna put it on this side. Okay, let's add a box, make it smaller. Oh, sorry. Here when we can use lock, so I finish with the street, then I can select everything on the street. Okay, this is not everything, but I can select this object and then lock them. That means now I cannot move them. But if I try, it's lagging, I don't know why, and we are disconnected. I will be back. Okay guys, so it's been disconnected because I lost the connection to the internet. It's okay, when that happens to you, you only reload the page. Okay, because Tinkercad is a platform on the internet, so it needs internet connection the whole time. Okay, so after we do this box, let's add. But this one, it's gonna contain only the microbit. Let's make this bigger. Perfect. Okay, so as we can see here, we finished our environment, but the microbit is much bigger than our environment, but that's totally fine, because what we can do is we can make our environment bigger by selecting all of it. Let's put that plane back, selecting all of it, but here it's locked, so we're gonna lock and unlock everything. Now everything is unlocked. I'm gonna hold shift from the corner and make everything much bigger so the microbit can fit easily. Stick them up. Okay, so we need one microbit here and we need one microbit here. No problem. Gonna add the first microbit. Here, we're gonna make a hole for it. Okay, sounds good. Let's make a hole only for the light. Let's say the work plane, put it here, and make a hole only for the light. So it's gonna be here. Push it inside. Cannot push it inside yet. And then hole. Shift select the other part and group them together. And now if I push the microbit inside, the only thing that's gonna be shown is the microbit light system, but let's keep the buttons as well up there. So let's create hollows for them. This model is not completely for 3D printing. This is an environment creating. So if you want to explain your projects and you need something to support it, you can just create such a 3D design and then show it to your doctor or to your teacher. Let's put this back. Okay, I can use the same one I did here. Alt and Shift, move it. So this looks good. Let's change the color of it to maybe green, not green of course. Nope. Okay, black is fine. Perfect. And now we have a smart traffic system which is contain lights and two microbits, one for the walkway and one for the cars. You can go ahead, be more creative, and check the library that we already have. You can add stuff from the outside, such as creating more interesting environment by adding trees to the sides. Let's see here, Alt, Shift and move, and then duplicate. Because I did not duplicate, sorry. Duplicate first, then move it, the Shift, and then duplicate. Nice. Let's select all of this together and then move them to the other side. So now we have more interesting model. Yeah, and that's it for today. I hope you liked it and be more creative with your designs. Good luck. And for tomorrow you will design your own project, so make sure you use all the tools you used in this sessions. And see you guys.